this morning?
I am just, let me see, let me turn this on. There we go. I am thrilled. Always good to see you, Alex.
And you, my friend. Oh, and you.
Thank you. I
Good.
wanted to tell you that other person last week that you worked with,
Yeah, where'd she
there's
go?
no, oh, she's gone.
Okay.
She left.
Okay, that's good.
The only person that's left is a enthusiastic person.
Okay, that's good.
What are we
Can,
waiting
can,
for? Not,
can I just say, I'll just say one thing. Um, as a teacher, I will always meet you wherever you're at.
what do you
And
mean by
that's
that?
okay. And that's okay. Yeah? And the second point being, whatever capacity you're at during a week or a practice session or whatever, that is enough, right? And so long as we've got the awareness and the mindset that wherever we're at is acceptable, and that's enough, and that's all. That's something I have to work on a lot for my own practice because sometimes you feel great and then you play well, and that's awesome. Sometimes you feel like shit. That shouldn't, that needn't impact how well we play.
It
Okay?
does, though.
It
It
can,
does.
it can, but it doesn't have to, is the
Right.
point
I
I'm getting
agree.
at. And one of the biggest things that is going to impact how much our mood affects us one way or the other is our acceptance of it.
Hmm.
Right? So if you're sitting
Excuse me.
here and you're going, I feel stink, and then you're fighting it and you're annoyed about it, and then you take that frustration onto the instrument, then it's going to have an impact. As opposed to us just going, this is where I'm at today. I'm going to lower my expectations so long as I engage with my instrument in a manner that is easy and just good. Like we're developing positive habits, desirable habits, and that's okay. And if that's all we achieve, terrific.
Excuse
Okay?
me. Well, I agree. And
Good.
I found out that if I fight the horn, it doesn't work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's the same if we're fighting this, right?
Well, I wanted to tell you something, Alex. I probably shouldn't be telling you this.
But
Forgive me. But I hope to be talking to my book publisher next Tuesday. Well, she called me this morning. Just got out of the shower and I hadn't gotten dressed. She called me. She's anyway. She's from Oklahoma City, and they had a bad. We were supposed to talk on Tuesday of this week, but there was a bad storms that hit Oklahoma City
hmm,
Monday night, and about 50,000 people were out of power,
really,
and you
gosh,
had winds that went 50 to 60 miles an hour, which is pretty strong.
that's pretty
But
scary.
anyway, so what I'm hoping is this: if I can get my book published, I'm hoping to. Then what I want to have, I want to put into a movie.
Yeah.
And Alex, I want you and your wife
Woo.
to be part of an orchestra.
Well, that's exciting. That's very
I don't know
exciting.
whether that can be done or not.
That's yes.
I don't know what they can do.
There's a lot of ifs, but that's a very exciting potential.
Yeah, I mean, I want you and your wife to play in it. Whatever composer. Oh, get me. I'm not up there yet.
It's okay. That's an
Though the
exciting
one thing you
prospect,
could
though.
say that this novel is my orchestra composition
Mm. Nice, Esther.
because there are so many voices.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Oh, that's very exciting for
So
you.
anyway, I mean
I know
that's what
I
I'm
know it's
hoping for.
I know it's been a
And if
long
there's a,
process, hasn't
it's
it?
been 13 years.
Yeah. Yeah, goodness. Well,
13 years,
isn't that a
and
testament
I've
to
been
your
neglected with.
Esther? Isn't that a testament to your
Pardon?
isn't that a testament to your tenacity and your persistence?
It is, but it's also been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears
I
because
don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
because I had 600 people turn me down.
Yeah. Wow.
They're literary agents. You have literary agents that will help you find a publisher. But
Mm.
this publisher is from Oklahoma City, and she likes what I've written, and it's taken her about It's taken her 2 years to get back to me.
Better late than
It's
never.
just, well, yeah, she's a nice person. She really is. Anyway, I'm probably dreaming, Alex, but that's what I would like.
Good to dream. It's good to dream. I dream all the
And
time.
and that's what I want to put. I want to push to get a movie done
Mm.
because it's a Greyhound movie. I want to push for that. But I also want to write an octet, Alex, that I want you to help me with it.
I can, but hold on. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Today is a lesson where we're going to focus on Girl with the Flaxen Hair. So, let's do just... Would 10 minutes of technique and warming up together be acceptable?
That would be fine.
Okay. Show me. Not bad. Oh,
Better, I think.
the
Let me
shape
try
was
it again.
better. The shape was better, but we lost the... Oh, nice and loosey-goosey. And if you listen, so I'm going to take the same breath, once with the finger, once without. Here's the breath without the finger. Alright? Now I'm going to put the finger in front of my face, and the only thing that's going to change is that level of suction at my
Right.
finger. It's all of a sudden, we highlight how much air is moving past. So what I'm trying to achieve by putting the breath in is a real suction sound, right? Do you hear that? That's me breathing in. Can you try and emulate that? Yeah! Woo! Hot dog! Hot dog! The first one was better. The first one was better. We liked the first
Yeah, it
one.
was better.
Oh, and it had the suction. Good. The second
Yeah.
one, had the suction, but you're breathing through a cat's butthole, my friend. We don't want that.
No, well, I'm working on that too, Alex.
Okay. Yeah, good. Or a greyhound butthole, I don't mind. Whatever butthole you need to imagine to make sure that that's not how you're breathing. I don't mind.
No, I'm not breathing like a... No, I'm not. Okay.
Okay, good.
Let's get
All right.
going.
What Trinity exercise, the flexibility, what Trinity exercise have you been working on? Which grade?
Well,
You messaged
I've
me
been
about it. So you've obviously been looking at them.
I just been doing 2 and 3, Alex. That's
2 and
all.
3,
I mean,
right.
I haven't been gone any further than that.
That's totally fine. Let's have a look at grade 3.
I've noticed one thing. You get accustomed to hearing one thing, and then never mind. It's just let's see. Grade 3. Come here, Ray. Come on, hurry up. Well, anyway.
Sorry, that's wrong grade.
Yeah, well, I changed that a little bit too.
Play, Esther. Play.
I love changing the rhythm of this stuff, Alex.
I know you do. I know you do. Just if you change the
Thank you
rhythm, make
very
sure it's
much.
on purpose.
I appreciate that. Now I run out of breath.
Esther. 10 out of 10, my friend. Well done. Second finger. Move on. Yeah. Almost. 9 out of 10. What did I like about it? Tell me.
Well, I ran out of breath, Alex, for one.
Well, you played to the end of the exercise. What? No, but that's not what I didn't like about it. What was I dissatisfied by? Any ideas?
The rhythm wasn't right.
Where?
Oh boy. I said the last part of it.
Where in the last part of it?
The second measure, the second bar.
From the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the penultimate and the third to last note, you played
Yeah.
quavers. You played eighth notes instead of half notes, or whatever the Americans speak. You went ba 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 instead of ba ba ba. Good, right. So, what do I like? What do I like? Yes, you made a mistake, but you noticed and you were critically and accurately aware of exactly where it was. Right? That's fantastic. So many students make mistakes, but they don't realize they're making a mistake. So you're aware of how it needs to go and the discrepancy between that and what you played, right? So that is excellent. Um, Everything else, it is a consistent tone, it is good rhythm, it is good flow. You're getting up and down the register really, really easily. Yeah?
Well,
Cool.
thank you.
I have a challenge for you. Do you have grade 8 there?
I sure do.
Fantastic. Turn to grade 8, my friend.
Okay.
We're going to break this exercise.
Oh, sorry, that's not. No, hang on just a minute. That's not 8.
I'll be right back.
No,
I've just noticed my plant needs water. Hold on.
Right. Just a minute here. Just a minute, Alex. I turned to grade 5 instead, and I thought, that doesn't look like an 8 to me. Miss Claire, what are you doing? Oh my goodness gracious sakes.
Okay, stop. Look at me. Hi. This is an exciting challenge for you, this flexibility exercise. Keep looking at me, Esther. Keep looking at me. Look at me. Look at me. We're going to break this down into manageable chunks. The first chunk, we're going to start at the end. You've already done that exercise, those last 2 bars. That's the same harmonic series pattern as found in Hector MacDonald's routine. This one, which you've already done to great success.
Excuse me, Alex. You're breaking up.
I beg your pardon. Let me know when it's stable and we'll
This is-
continue. Oh, I am breaking up. Goodness. One moment. Why are we breaking up? Are you there?
I am, but you
Good.
were
All right.
breaking up.
Yeah, apologies. I don't know why that was happening.
I don't know. It did in spurts, and then all of a sudden, I just had the picture of you, and I heard the horn, and that was it. And I thought, now you're
Just
breaking
kidding.
up again.
Just kidding.
Oh, don't do that.
So, let me restate.
Okay.
Let me restate. We're going to practice. Stop. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, Esther. We're going to practice engaging with this with confidence and the expectation of success. Right? How we're going to do that, we are going to very strategically define for ourselves what success looks like. Okay? So when we start looking at it, we're just going to break it down into manageable chunks. The last 2 bars of this exercise you've already done. It's the Hector MacDonald harmonic series exercise. You've already done that before. So out of the last bar. Out of the 4 bars, you've already done one of them. You can already do that. Okay? Look at the music. It goes from a low C up to a high G. Is that within your range? Yes, it is. Yeah? Very, very good. So, it's complicated. I will grant you that. It is a complicated sequence of notes, and it's all done just with the lips, right? But we're going to break it down. Let's take that last bar and work on it just a little bit together. So here's that C. It's all open on the F side. Would you try that for me, please?
Ah, come on. Esther.
Pause for a second. Pause for a sec. You're worried about it. I can tell you're worried about it. And because you're worried about it, you're not breathing well.
No, I'm not. You're right.
Exactly.
I'm not that worried about it. I'm just...
When we feel unconfident, how do I want you to respond? How do I want you to respond to unconfidence in regards to the instrument?
Relax. Put the instrument down and think a minute.
Yeah, all of those
Gather
things are
your
true.
things
All of
around.
those things are true. And then just take the biggest breath you can. Take the biggest breath you can. So even though we're uncertain and unsure, we're still driving the instrument well. Okay?
I guess the one thing that's bothered, I agree, Alex. The
Yeah.
one thing that's bothered me is that the last lesson, you mentioned, okay, you have a hard time hitting the correct note
Yeah.
on some
Yeah.
instances. And I do.
Yeah.
And that's bothered me ever since. So I've been trying to work on that,
Hmm.
and I'm not having doing that well, obviously.
Cool. Cool. It's fine. That's an understandable desire to be accurate. I get that. What are the things that will help you be accurate? That's the result that we want. Accuracy. Great. Thinking of being accurate while you're playing is not going to help you be accurate. What are the processes? What are the physical steps you need to go through to make it more likely? Breathe well, go for it with confidence and support, and that's it. And then it's just a matter of adjusting all of those lips and air. Cool. So give it a go. Ooh, big breath. And one more note to go. You got it, that low note. Good. Good lady. Good lady. Well done. Here's a C. Find it. Really loud. Esther, you sound not great. Be louder. Be bold. Bum, bum, bum. I know you can do it. Show me. Whoa. Okay. Good. So it sounded better. You played better. And answer this for me. Was it more accurate? Yes. Yes, it was. It was so much more accurate. All of those notes were very secure, weren't they? Yes, they were. Okay. Okay. Anytime we're uncertain, do I want you to shy away from it and act unconfident?
No, you don't.
No.
I mean, no, you.
No, I do not. What do I want you to do, Esther? What do I want you to do?
Just be bolder about it.
Be bold. That's right. That's right. You are a bold, bombastic girl. You absolutely
thank
are.
you.
Bold as brass. But for whatever reason, on the French horn, because you're like, oh, I want to be accurate. Oh, I'm worried it's not going to work. Oh, I hope it is. And you go, eek. And of course it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You have to grab the horn by the balls. Beg your pardon. The bull by the horns.
Well, I'm trying to hear the note, Alex. You told me last time about hearing the note in your head.
Yep. Yes, but
And that's important.
it is important. It is
But
a
I'm not-
factor. Don't argue. It is a factor. It is a factor. But if you can't hear it, if you don't know how it sounds, the most important thing you can do is just poof, play the horn boldly, and then we can find out most easily if it's accurate or not. It's really hard to tell if you're accurate when it's like, So I don't know. I can't hear it. It's very undetermined. That note, okay? So that was really beautiful what you did. Let's hear 3 more of those C's. 3, 4. Ah, good. So you were very clearly able to hear that you were too high and adjusted.
Yeah.
And you recovered so easily because the air was there. Great. Put that air onto that first note and let's do the descending pattern. As you descend, we know that it's challenging for you to play low, so use more air as you go down. Well done, Esther. Well done. Stop. Very, very good. Very, very good. You are making progress.
Well, I'm trying, Alex, but I'm
Fantastic.
still not.
Fantastic.
Shut
What
up,
I'd
Esther.
like you to add to the roster of things that you are trying to do, and there's a lot of them. I'm putting a lot of, considerations on your plate. I would like you
Oh,
to
dear.
actively try to focus on the things that you are doing well. Yeah? I beg your pardon. Pardon my French in advance. It's really fucking hard to make consistent progress when all we're focusing on is the negative aspects of our playing.
Oh, true. That's right.
Yeah?
Oh, true.
It's
True.
and this is a follow-up point that I really want to get across to all of my students. There's a very important difference between striving to achieve something as opposed to striving to avoid something. They both might be aiming towards the same point, but, if those are the two paths we can go through, achieving is such a more, it's ease and it's joyful and it's like a positive focus as opposed to what we're trying to avoid. The difference between those two is like night and day in terms of the experience and the speed of our improvement. Okay? So we've got two paths we can walk down. I'd really encourage you to come with me down the this is what we're trying to achieve path. Okay? Good. That last bar, very, very easy. I would like you to look at the second to last bar. It looks complicated, but we're going to take the first note of each of those groupings. Notice how they're beamed in threes? Do you notice that? Cool. So if we take the first of each of those groups, the notes would be E, D, C, G. Do you notice that? So that bar, if I play it at fullest complexity, sounds like this. And I just want you to do the first of each of those three groups. And finish on a C. Can you try that? And finger it. E, D, C, G, C. Are we clear?
You're just doing your first note on each of the front. Oh.
Yes, exactly. We're in 12/8, so the beats are 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a...
Okay.
4 beats of 3.
Forget the other notes involved right now.
Yeah. So just E, D, C, G, C, and use your fingers. Use the valves. Bold as brass, Esther. Go. Bum. Big breath. Squeeze your belly.
Faster.
Find an E. La. It's high. I need you to put a lot of air through it. Bing.
Oh, it's not doing that now. Come on.
Good. Okay. Let's disengage from the instrument for a sec. Can you go like this? Observe. Like that. Can we get more energy? Really. Boom. Good. When you engage with the instrument, it needs to feel like that. Really shoot that air out. Show me again. Good. Do like this. Not touching the horn to our face, but at the mouthpiece. Show me. Good. Aim high with your lips. Try and miss it from above. You got the wrong finger down, my friend, but you're in the ballpark. And play longer. Da. Thumb into. Thumb into.
For E.
E natural.
Oh, yes.
E natural. Ba. So you're up.
I wonder why it didn't.
Listening.
Right.
Just so you're aware, Esther, you had your thumb and 1 down. But you were very accurately.
I know that.
You were very accurately playing me an E flat. So you were pitching the correct note. You just had the wrong fingers down. And it sounded weird to you because it was trying to play an E flat, but your ears recognized that was too low. Yeah? So even though you felt like you just did a bunch of wrong notes in a row, you were actually very accurate. You just had the wrong finger down. E. Breathe, squeeze, blow, squeeze your lips, and long. Da. Go. That's an F sharp. Good for you. That's too high. Relax.
Dad.
No, it's excellent. I'm so thrilled. That is brilliant. Da. Isn't it more enjoyable just seeing the positive in everything?
Well, it is, but it Quick, I need a knife.
What's the knife for?
To cut out my reactions to things. Anyway.
Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now play E, D, C. Good.
Thank you.
Good. So my
Well,
challenge for you,
I
please go
need
on.
to cut out the stop being so damn critical of, pardon my French, critical of myself. Alex?
It's a habit. It's a habit that you've established over many, 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 many years of practice. Right?
Yeah, that's what
How?
being told.
Yeah, yeah, and likely through some pretty miserable teachers in your time. I'm sorry, that's been your experience. That's shit. How do we address that? Right? With enough repetitions, intentional, conscious, purposeful repetitions of a replacement desirable habit. So be aware what is the habit that you're seeking to establish, and then just do lots and lots of repetitions. Every time you're engaging with the instrument, what am I seeking to do when I execute something? The first question I want you to ask is what went well? What did I like about it? Yeah, that's all. Okay, so we're going to do Girl with a Flaxen here in just a minute. Please engage with this exercise in the way we just discussed. So you're going to do the first note of every beat, just for now. Use your valves, right? And so we are establishing for ourselves the topography of the exercise. We are familiarizing ourselves with how it sounds, and our lips are getting used to the transition between the registers. Once that feels good and feels secure and you feel confident and more familiar with it, see if you can do the same thing open on the F side. Yeah. Follow up step, once that feels good, go back to doing just the valves. Play the notes as they come. So you're just getting used to hearing all of the notes and using the fingers so it's much more secure. And just do a bar at a time or 3 notes at a time or anything like that, just to be certain that you know what you're doing. And then finally, you add in just doing it with the lips, and we'll progress into doing the whole exercise. Okay? Cool. This is a really fantastic exercise. If you turn over to the very last page of grade 8,
Yeah.
page
Yeah.
40, there are 2 crab-wise scales.
Right. We talked about those last time.
Good. I want you, if you haven't done so already, to start engaging with the first of these that starts on F. They're all major scales, so it's always going to sound like a major scale. And just get used to going through the various keys, right? And as many fingerings as you need to. And do it as slowly and as smaller chunks as you need to make sure you know what you're doing.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Isn't E sharp would be F, would it not?
Yes, ma'am. So would a B sharp
right.
would be a C. The technical term is enharmonic equivalent. So an E sharp is an F. An F flat is an E. Just like a C sharp is a D flat. Those are both the same pitch, but different names. Yeah?
Yeah, that's something I have to get accustomed to.
That's fine.
I just find it fascinating.
Yeah, fair enough. It is fascinating. Cool. Girl with the flaxen here. Go for it. As much or as little as you want to do. What's your goal?
Right.
What's your goal for playing this? Do you want to play the whole thing? Do you want to play a chunk? How would you like to work on this, Esther?
On what are we talking
Girl
about?
with the flaxen here on the piece.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Well, I wanted to show what I've been working on the chunks going down, and I have found something very fascinating about it. Of course, I love the piece. Period. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous thing, Alex. It's just beautiful, especially with this high A flat. But it's amazing. I don't know whether you felt this way or not, but when you hit that A flat and then go down to G, it seems that it follows down almost naturally. Without having really to work on it.
Yeah, good. It's just so musically, we talk about climaxes in music. It's the peak of the excitement. That's that A flat.
Yeah.
And then what happens after the climax? What happens after we've reached the peak of the mountain? You come back down again.
Da-dum, 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 da-dum.
Just a very natural ah like that.
Well, okay.
It's a very
Okay.
natural ebb and flow of the music. Debussy is a wonderful, wonderful composer. Okay.
Well, he is.
How do you want to start? Just a couple of bars at a time? If you want to just go for it, you go for it.
Um,
And you go for it with confidence and boldness.
well,
You
I'll
know
give
how
it
it
a
is.
good.
You know what you need to do to play an E flat. Boo! You just go for it. Even if it's wrong, be wrong boldly. Be wrong bravely. Be wrong with good technique.
Well, I've learned one thing: if I hit the wrong note, it does not work. The rest of it does not fall into place at all.
Yeah.
So it has to be that E flat.
Especially if you go, eh. It's really hard to recover. It's really hard to recover if that's how you start. So be bold, be confident, and give yourself a chance to be accurate. And failing that, give yourself a chance to recover. The music must go on. It must. That's your goal. Here's an E flat. Let's find it together. Listen. Esther, come back to me, my friend. You can do this.
I'm just going through the. I'm just following the music.
Read, squeeze, blow.
Yeah. Okay.
That was
That's
beautiful.
where.
Beautiful, my friend. Stop. Can you please play 1, 2, 3, the third bar, A flat, G, F, E flat. Ba da da dum. A flat. So listen, we're losing the composure just a wee bit. You can do this. Can you say out loud, I can do this?
I can.
I love to hear it. Show me this. A flat.
Yeah, A flat.
G, F, E flat. A little bit faster. A flat, G, F, E flat. With rhythm. Bum, 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 bum. Show me. A flat. Love that. Here's an A flat. Play it for me. Esther, that was so good. That was so good. Well done, you. Yeah? Good. I would like you to continue, please. That was beautiful.
Thank you, Alex.
F.
Just a minute. Wait a minute. I've got a little problem here with my hand. Alex, just a minute.
Say that again, please, my friend.
I have a slight problem with my wrist.
Which
Just
wrist?
A minute.
Which wrist?
My left wrist.
The left wrist? Okay, take it easy.
Yeah, I might have to have surgery later. I don't know when. I'm hoping not to.
Can you show me your horn? Can you hold up the valves so I can
What's
see them?
there?
Something you might like to consider. Two options. One is a strap that you can put your hand through, or the other is something like this. This is a flipper or a bumper, right? Holding the horn here by the pinky is incredibly unergonomic. That puts a lot of strain. The horn is quite heavy. That puts a lot of strain there, which is just the most rubbish place for it. That, conversely, is very, very ergonomic, much better for the body, much better for the wrist and everything. You're doing a lot of practice these days. You're doing an awful lot of playing, right? I certainly experienced a lot of wrist pain and hand pain when I was holding it there. So I'm not saying that's the cause of what you're going through, but having something that will alleviate it would probably be of benefit. Yeah, there's something to consider.
No, I don't know.
Worth looking into, my friend. Worth looking into. It doesn't have to be an expensive thing. And if it helps you engage with the instrument more easily and hopefully with less pain, that'll be a good thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah, you don't sound very convinced, Esther.
It's a longer history than that, Alex.
I bet. I don't doubt it. I conduct the 50s Up Brass Band. The oldest person's 98. The average age is something in their mid-70s. I'm very aware of the ailments that our bodies experience as we age. Yeah, I'm sure there's a history there, but anything we can do to alleviate it would be of benefit, I would think. Cool. Hey, you're doing really, really well. Those first 4 bars were really, really beautiful. And when you go back and you listen to those last 4 notes you played, mwah, sumptuous, sultry, beautiful sound. Absolutely stunning. Right, so when you're practicing, just making sure that you are just fully composed and you know exactly what it is that you're doing. And if that means just doing it 1 bar at a time and really making sure you know exactly the order of the fingers, then it works. Yeah? Really, really good. I'd like you to continue. Can we go from the last 2 notes of the first line? Cool. Let's just isolate that interval for a sec. Can you go back and forth between the B flat and the E flat? With articulation.
No, it has the same. Go on. Yeah, so anyway.
Good. That's going really well. You're getting ahead of yourself though, Esther. Can you please, for me, play that interval? And I just want you to go back and forth between the B flat and the E flat. With articulation. Listen. Keep your finger the same. Don't move your fingers. Stop. Esther. That's it. Don't move your fingers. You don't have to move your fingers. You keep that first finger down.
I know.
Keep that first finger down, young lady.
I've been working on that, Alex, and that's why I realized it and I changed it.
Good. Can you do it again, but keep your fingers down the whole time? Dum, 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 dum. Beautiful. I'd like you to do it again, and I want you to make it easier. Now that you've been accurate, be easy. Ooh. Me oh my, Esther. Do you recognize that that was really good?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Who achieved that?
I did.
You did. That's right, Esther. You achieved that. How did you achieve it? You focused on doing it. What was the focus? What did I say? Make it what?
Easy for one thing.
Easy. Not for one thing, the only thing. Make it easy. That's right. And what was the result of making it easy?
it turned out pretty well. I went a
It
lot
was
better than
bloody
I did.
gorgeous, my friend. It was so nice. It was really, really good. You sounded like a professional horn player for those two notes.
No, thank you.
You're,
Well,
well, thank you. Yeah?
I've worked pretty hard on that
Good.
stuff.
Good. Can I just pick you up on one thing? I don't want you to work hard at it. I want you to work easy at it.
Well,
I know it's just a turn of phrase and I'm being completely pedantic about it, but tough, that's what you're paying me for.
yes, you are,
Okay.
Alex.
Now, I'd like to take the next interval that was giving you grief, which is the C to the F. It's the same interval, it's still a fourth, and the fingers don't change, it's just thumb, isn't it? So first step, can you do the interval between the C and the F? Thumb. Beautiful. What's next? What do I want you to do next? What's the next step? Make it easy.
Oh,
Make it easy. Go for it. Do it again. You've achieved accuracy. It's beautiful. Make it easy.
oh, yeah, right.
Still with good breath.
Yeah, huh?
You got this,
Yeah,
mate. Persevere. Focus. C, F.
Come on.
Do, 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 do.
No, come on.
That was beautiful. That was easy. A bit more squeeze. Good. Nice. Nice. Good. Good, Esther. We're going to work backwards. I want you to come in on that high F. Bold as brass. Bum.
Let's see, no.
Relax. Beautiful. Great success. Pat yourself on the back. That was lovely. Not metaphorically, Esther. Give yourself a pat on the back. Well done. Come on. Thank you. Very good. We're going to back up one note. Can you slur into it from the C? Good. Well done, you. That C needs to be fractionally longer. You're racing off it. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, slur.
Yes, ma'am. Do it. You got it. C,
All right.
F. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to keep backing up. Can you go from the B flat, 2 notes previously?
Let's see, hold it.
Think about it away from your horn. Do, 1 thumb, thumb.
The reason I closed my eyes because I'm going over it in my mind.
Good.
I
Visualization is
don't.
excellent.
Pardon?
Visualization is a really good skill. It's a good process to go through.
Well, I'm trying to hear it in my head.
Mm-hmm.
No.
1 second. 1 second. B flat is lower. Do.
No.
That's it. That's it. It's a slippery instrument.
Is that? Hey, sometimes it drives me crazy a little bit, but.
You and me both.
Oh. Done. Ah, come
That's
on,
it.
Esther.
Find a B flat with some determination. Can you blast for me
We did
that B flat?
do.
Like, stupidly loud. Good. Beautiful. Well done. Well done. Why did that work? I made you be bold. I changed. So, right, we've talked a bit about strategically defining our success for any given context. Be that over the course of the day or be over the course of a single minute, of a single second, right? For that execution, what I got from you was boldness and courage and just conviction and determination, and it worked. I'm not saying that was successful because you were accurate, even though you were. I'm saying that's successful because you engaged with the instrument with confidence on a particular note that you were finding challenging.
Well, I could be,
Accuracy was just the happens to be the outcome of that. Yeah, but the process that achieved it for us was determination and bravery and courage and confidence on the instrument. Yeah. Now just be aware, one repetition does not a habit make. You did several tens of repetitions of right? Those are the repetitions that are going to form a habit, right? So just crucially, the repetitions that I'm doing, are they forming desirable habits? The habit we're after is not accuracy. Accuracy is a result of boldness and confidence on the issue. So the habit that we're seeking to establish is confidence. Okay?
So you're saying that I don't feel confident for this piece?
Yes, Esther.
Oh, come on, Alex.
No, Esther. I don't mind if that is a shock or a surprise. The impression that you give when you play your instrument in the context of engaging with this music is not one of confidence. It comes across as very uncertain. You might not feel that way, but that is the impression your actions give. Okay, so the attitude that I want you to engage with your instrument of is one of possibly frustration's the wrong word, but it is the right sort of idea.
Well, but I'm not. You may feel that way, Alex, but I'm not going to start an argument here. But I don't feel that frustrated about it.
No. I'm not saying. I'm not suggesting you're frustrated. I would like you to engage with the instrument as if you've cocked it up a bunch of times and are like, bugger it, I'm frustrated, boof, and then you go for it. I would just suggest that we skip straight to the frustration attitude and determination, right? And you go for it with a bit of, right? Because when you did it, that note was gorgeous. It was so assured and confident, and it worked because you went for it with that attitude. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can replicate it. Let's skip the bit where we cock it up a bunch of times and just go on a B flat. B for Bobby. B for bold as brass. Is that the most confident, frustrated note you can give me? I don't think so.
No,
Come on, Esther.
you want
Show
me to
me.
blast it?
Blast it. Go for it. Beautiful. Now make it easy and take 10% off the volume. Go for it. Oh, a little bit of sweetness in your determination. Try again. That was like 80% softer. I don't want 80% softer. I want 10% softer. Oh. Oh. Stunning.
What did I do?
You played a beautiful note. Beautiful note. Wasn't that
Well, thank
gorgeous?
you.
Can you say that was a beautiful note?
It was a nice note, yeah.
No, not nice. It was beautiful, Esther. Say it.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful, and good on you for being able to recognize that. Really proud of you. Good.
Well, that's one thing. I've been trying to play this piece in the piano form because it says P for one thing.
Piano will come. Here's the point. Piano will come. Right? But we don't... If you play it softer than...
I've been playing the piano more than I have been playing blasting. because
Good.
I
If
just
you can play it, if you're trying to play it softer than you can manage, then we're unlikely to be establishing desirable habits. Right? So, piano,
okay.
dynamics in general are relative and they're relative to other dynamics. So, whatever you establish as forte, piano is here. If forte moves, piano comes with it. Yeah? It does not have to be. That's stupid. No one's going to hear it, and the horn doesn't work unless you're like a god level horn player. Yeah? So play it at a healthy volume. Play it at a healthy volume. Make sure that there's still the shape of the volume represents what's on the page, but at a level that you can achieve. Okay? Good. So that note you just played, beautiful. Absolutely lovely. See if you can link it to the rest of that phrase. Nice and full. Beautiful, Esther. Try it once more and make it easier with the right fingers.
I had my fingers down.
Yes, I know.
Alex.
And you had the first finger down for a C, which it shouldn't be, because a C is open thumb, isn't it? You went like this. You went da.
Yeah, okay.
You got this, my friend. You've got this. You are making the most tremendous progress. Please play.
Ah,
Full. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then this next phrase is the same. You've already played that in the first line. We've heard that, and you did it very well. Would you like to try the A flat?
oh, oh, of course. Let's hit that one, Alex.
Good. Stop. Horn down. Show me the fingers for an A flat. Well done. What breath do you think you have to take in order to play that A flat?
A good breath.
What does that look like? No.
You fill up your lungs and your abdomen and then let
Don't
it
describe it. Don't describe it. Take a good breath. I want to see you take a big breath. That's what I'm asking. Take a big breath, Esther. Show me. So why am I making this face? Is that for my benefit? Thank you. Thank you. That's right.
That's for your benefit.
No. Hold your horn up to your face like this. And go like this. Good. Now I want you to go. Listen to mine. Better. Better. Include the tongue in that process. Include the tongue. Try again. No, we're not there yet.
Huh?
We're not there yet. Now I want to go like this. All three valves down. On the F side. Yeah. And then just move air. Good. Take a bigger breath. Move more air faster. Squeeze your belly while you blow. Good. Keep going. Breathe. Go again. Keep doing that on repeat. I'm going to talk to you while you do that. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Keep moving air. Esther, what I observe while you're doing this, keep moving more air faster. Take a bigger breath. Good. What I observe while you do that is that the breath you've been taking in the past, keep going, 5 attempts. Keep going, Esther. What I've observed is that the breath you're taking while you do this is really good. It's a very effective breath. Because your goal currently is just to move air through the instrument, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
isn't it? Good. That's a very simple goal. Have you achieved that?
Yes.
Fantastic. Your goal, really lock this in and focus on this. Your goal while you play that A flat is to move air through the instrument. That's it. Just happens to be in the context of the high register. So I want it to feel the same. Yes. Ah, good. Stop. Did you move air through the instrument?
I did. No.
No, it got stuck. It got stuck, didn't it? Where did it get stuck? Do you notice? Where do you think? Best guess. Go.
Probably my throat for one
Yes,
thing.
ma'am.
Once
Exactly
I
in
did
your
it.
throat. You went.
Well, I got an allergy, Alex.
You do have allergies, but my friend, the throat constriction is totally separate to your allergies.
No, I know that. I know that.
So, do me 3 in a row where you just move air through the instrument. And then on your 4th go, da, just bold in the high register. Good. Keep going. A flat.
But see,
That is a beautiful note, my friend. And how wonderfully open in the throat you were. Bravo. Bravo. What was the goal? What was I asking you to think about?
The air.
What about the air?
To keep it constant.
Yeah, moving air through the instrument.
Yeah.
Did you focus on that?
No, I didn't focus on too much of anything, actually, Alex. That's.
Well, the impression
I
you gave...
don't. I mean, I know what I don't mean to be sarcastic or sound as though I'm stupid or anything. It's. I know what I have to do to get to a certain note. My problem is if I, with this, oh, never mind. I'm trying to get to the higher notes with the least amount of, I don't know how to explain it. Mouthpiece pressure, so I let up the pressure on my mouthpiece. I let it up. I open it up a little bit. So it's not,
Yep.
I can't do too much with that.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know whether that makes any sense to you.
No, it does. It does. So
what I've had to do is tilt the mouthpiece back just a little bit, just a fraction, to get the higher note.
Cool.
To release the upper lip so that I can vibrate.
yeah, yes, yeah.
Well,
So
that's what I learned on my own. Maybe that's the wrong way to do it.
certainly we do need a balance in the pressure on our lips. If we push too hard, then we can't vibrate. That is true. But there does need to be engagement between the lips and the mouthpiece. So if there's too little pressure, it won't work.
Yeah. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, of course. But if you have too much, then it can't vibrate.
I agree.
It's like suffocating that it's keeping them from really vibrating.
Yep. So the analogy I would give is that it's like water skiing, in that the skier must be moving at speed to be able to stay on top of the water. Right? If you slow down, you sink. Okay? With our lips, the relevant point, moving at speed, that's the air. So if we don't have enough air, it doesn't matter how little or much pressure we have on the lips, that they won't vibrate. So if there's the more pressure you have, the more you have to blow in order to force the lips open. But I would always want you to be thinking about the movement of the air first. am I blowing a sufficient amount of volume through the instrument? Am I moving air from the mouthpiece all the way to my fingertips on my right hand? All right, and if you're doing that, if that is established, then we can start to think about what the lips are doing. Okay, but air first. Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So you played for me a really beautiful note in the high register. Yeah, the throat was open. It was a glorious sound. It wasn't quite an A flat, but it was certainly in the ballpark.
Oh, it wasn't.
Try.
It wasn't A flat.
No, it was a G flat. So you're only one partial on the harmonic series away from the correct note. But the thing that I found very pleasing is that the throat was open and it was a beautiful sound, and you produced it rather easily. I got the impression.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. So.
How do you move your mouthpiece at all, Alex, to accommodate that higher note or not?
I don't think so. I'll try and.
Well, maybe
Let me turn side on.
Maybe I'm doing something wrong then.
Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. We don't want to be manipulating very much what's going on. It's just the lips and the air, and it's that balance. You got the two levers you pull on. One is lips, one is air. As we go higher, we likely need more of both. What are the components of air we talk about? So this lever that we're pulling, that is air. Under that, you've got the inhale and the exhale. There are things that we can think about to benefit both of those things, and you're making good progress on those. On the lips lever, we've got pressure, we've got tension and support in the corners. We've got the size of the aperture. Absolutely. We've got the angle of the mouthpiece. We've got the jaw position. And we've also got pressure against the mouthpiece. Those are all things we can think about. Oh, I know. It's a complicated beast. It's a complicated beast. And the most challenging thing about the lips lever is that 99% of it is invisible. I can't see what's going on inside your mouth. It's up to you to really observe internally and feel what is happening.
Yeah. Well, I notice if I let up on it, I mean, if I just have this thing flashing against like this, nothing can really get out.
So here's I'm going to
go. No, it just won't do that.
Yeah, but so air, my friend.
And just move it down a little bit. I just shift it down so that it
I'm just going
more on my...
to demonstrate for you. I'm going to play a 3-octave scale, A flat major. I'm going to go from the low register to the high register, side on. Hopefully you can get a sense of what's going on. I have no idea because I don't get to see my mouth from side on. Is this a good angle? Can you see?
I can.
I'm going to descend, starting at the top, working down.
No.
What did you observe? What did you notice?
Well, it didn't... Well, you played very well.
Thank you. That's taken for granted. I agree. Well, let's assume that was the case. Nothing like nothing like the confidence of a professional, eh? Yes, exactly, it did sound good.
Yeah, Alex, pat yourself on the head.
In the process of sounding good, what did you observe about my technique? Did the mouthpiece angle change?
No, it did not.
Did everything stay the same, or did things change?
Pretty much, yes.
Something changed. Not the angle of the mouthpiece. What did you notice? What changed over the course of that?
The airflow, mainly.
The airflow, yeah, the airflow kept moving. What about my jaw position, right? What are the things that you can think about? What did my jaw do? Was it in the same position?
The jaw position moved too.
Very good.
Your jaw moved when you got deeper.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
But my concern was not so much the depth, was the higher notes of what we're talking about here.
Yep.
So I mean, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, almost certainly. Otherwise, it would work.
Pardon?
Almost certainly, you're doing something wrong. Otherwise, it would work. So,
Well, I mean, it does work. But what I do, I found out that it works perfectly.
okay. What I would encourage you to do on a regular basis, take the mouthpiece out through the back end of your mouthpiece, just go and pack as much energy into that air as you can. Can you show me that? Really shoot it out. I still have encouraged you to go get some straws and do spitballs. Have you done that? Have you been into a McDonald's or a KFC and got some takeaway straws? No is the
No.
answer. We've talked about this before, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. When do you next go past a takeaway joint?
When did I do
When
what?
will you next, in your adventures, in your day-to-day life, journey past somewhere that will have one of those straws?
Oh, we have straws here at the home.
Fantastic. Esther, is that true? This entire time you've had straws and you haven't done this? Your homework this week, your homework this week is to get those straws, and I want you to practice blowing spitballs. It doesn't have to be from spit. You
Jeez.
can do it in paper if that makes you feel better, right? But can you promise me that you're going to do this?
Okay.
No, no, that wasn't I promise. Can you say I promise?
I promise.
Thank you, Esther. I'm very glad to hear that. Now, what I want you to focus on is treat it as like a scientific experiment. So you're going to make a line for yourself where you're going to stand at. And then I want you to see how far you can get those spitballs. And once you've developed an ability to send it a long way, guess what the next step is? How easily can I send it that same distance? Okay. Very good. And then understand that what we're practicing bears extraordinary relevance to this A flat, to everything we're doing in the high range. The ability to just spit out a bunch of air with energy. Yeah. You've played beautifully. The first two lines of this are going really, really well. And you played some absolutely glorious notes today, Esther. And you
No,
achieved them.
thank
I
you.
just really want to iterate. You achieved that beauty and that ease when we focus on two things. Firstly, doing it boldly with a healthy volume, right? You established the note, and then the follow-up goal was do it easily. And both of the times you did that, oh my word, it makes me feels very gratifying as a teacher to be able to get such an excellent result out of a student.
Well, thank you, Alex.
So two things. What were they? One, be bold. Two, make it easy. What were they, Esther? One,
Be bold,
two.
be easy.
Great. Good lesson, my friend. Are we on for next week?
It'll be 2 weeks, I guess. We go back.
You want to go from a fortnight from today?
Yeah,
Okay. I'll see you in a
unless
fortnight.
that's going to complicate matters.
I'll have to check my calendar and I'll get back to you. Right now I've got a dash. Very, very busy day.
But I mean, I didn't know whether what.
I don't mind. I
Um,
don't mind. If you would prefer to go a fortnight from now, I will let you know if that's going to be an issue, but otherwise we can do that. That's fine. Okay?
well, I mean, we've always done that in the past.
Sure. No worries.
Yeah, the only reason why I was having it because I wanted you to, hear me, and I still want you to hear the rest of this
Yeah.
stuff, Alex.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Esther, if we only get through a little bit of a piece in any given lesson, that's not an indictment against your progress or your playing. Okay?
Oh, I appreciate that.
Cool. Great. I need to go, my friend. I will see you in a fortnight.
Alex, thanks a million. Oh,
Ciao.
one other thing.
What?
Next week, our time will change.
Okay.
Next Sunday,
That is good.
or this
I
coming Sunday.
I am going to show up at my regular time of 10 a.m. And I will leave it to you to navigate what that means from your end. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. Ciao.
Okay, thanks. Take care,
Bye. You too.
Alex.